Hi everyone.
Hello,
Morning.
good morning.
Morning.
How are you guys
Morning.
doing today?
Good.
Okay. First of all, as a CEO of this company, I would like to say thank you to everyone for being here, for joining this meeting, and I would like to apologize also for these last minute meetings. Okay, today's meeting is about. I have received a complaint from some of our employees about our employees, companies employees are doing side business during office hours, and also they have been using companies facilities for their own personal use. So I would like to hear an explanation from all of you guys about these issues. And Ridwan, would you like to explain first to me and give an opinion also?
Right. Thank you, Ms. Ani. So, from the reports that I've been receiving regarding this issue, uh, there's one of our staff has been doing this side business, which uses our facilities and resources. And I really think that an action should be taken towards this individual as it would affect our company's resources in the future. Maybe in the short term, maybe it wouldn't affect much, but in the long term, it would. Uh, I think Mr. Fidaus would like to elaborate more on that point.
Yeah, so I feel like this issue is a issue that we should seriously take because as a maintenance manager, I feel like, having resources is fine and everything, but all these people who are using using all these items around, it's not effective and it affects the company's business as well, the company's finances. So I feel like we should take serious action about this. We should actually do something and decide if.
I would like to add a point.
All right, go ahead.
I would like to add a point. So I think if this issue is not taken seriously, um, more of our staff will follow these individual footsteps and will also use our company's facilities and resources for their own benefit, which will affect us more rather than just one person doing it. So yeah.
It's true.
Um, as what the maintenance manager said, it will cost the company more and more because when they use our facilities, the possibility of the machine or the stuff that they use will be broken because there's too much of usage, and also I think uh on the resources that they use as such as ink, paper, or electricity that they have used, it will cost the company a lot more. So I think we should take serious action towards
The staff
the the workers
doing this.
who doing the side business. We should hear the HR about this.
Okay. It's what I heard from every one of you. This kind of action we must take seriously, and probably it's best that we should give something for them to teach them a lesson, like something that they would take something in consideration, and they would think of the consequences before doing things. Uh, Thus, it will save us from bankruptcy or maybe lost. And because the HR department believes that we take care of our employees, be it from the top or from the bottom level. So I urge that maybe we should blast some emails towards every employee, saying that if certain actions is being caught or done from them, penalties or deduction would be the best that we have to consider to give them the kind of penalties. So probably because of that, it would trigger them the acknowledgement of our policy, and they would discipline themselves from this kind of action would happen. So even though this is my recommendation and my point of view, I would deeply ask for the CEO's opinion if this should be proceed or should not, or probably there's other options. So, Miss Ain, would you care to describe to us anything else that you should add on?
Okay. I think I'll agree with HR suggestion, because this is a serious matter, which is it's not supposed to happen in companies. I think giving them like such as merit or maybe it deduction, right?
Yep,
I
deduction.
think will be the best um, suggestion, because I think by giving them merit will make them realize that we are taking serious about these issues, and
Mhm.
we are not playing around about these issues. That's just my opinion. Did you guys have any suggestion or maybe that we can take?
Um, you go first. Okay. Okay, so I really think that a heavier action should be taken as of um, this case will be set as an example towards the others, so that the same thing will not happen or occur ever again. So I really think, um, I mean, firing the staff would be harsh towards them, but I really think any other action that is heavier should be taken to the staff members. But I'm open for any suggestion.
All right, so I feel like for this particular issue, maybe firing the individual could be a little bit too harsh, because think about it, like how would we look to the public if we fire someone due to just using some of our resources? It looks a little bit biased, don't you think? So I feel like maybe for this specific issue, maybe we could find it on a different solution. Maybe we can tighten the rules, or maybe we can also tighten the time, the usage time for our resources, for our equipment and everything. So we limit them. Like we are not taking away the options for them to use, but we are just limiting them, because it affects our company. They have to understand that as well. We're not trying to take away the privilege, but like we are trying to manage that so it could benefit for the both party, because I understand they're using it for like their own purposes, but at the same time they're also our staff.
Okay, I think I
Yeah.
can add something towards that. Like you said, operating their business, personal business things should be done during not working hours, but after working hours. I suggest that okay, to win our employees' hearts, they would think that why not? We should do this during the working hours, but we have policies. But to give them an initiative, perhaps we can suggest that they can do their personal business during break time, and
See,
but not during working hours. Let's say during break time, during lunch, 12 to 2, they can do whatever they want. But once the clock strikes 2 o'clock, there's no personal business stuff should be done during in the workplace. What do you say?
Meaning that they doing a business not during the office hour, but they still can use our facilities. Is that what you guys mean?
Okay, as for we already give them their privilege. As for if they didn't follow the rules that we set, I suggest that we should give them merit or give
Deduction.
them deduction of their salary for those who involve doing side business during office hour.
Office hours. I think I agree with that because we have what giving them a chance, you know. So I think they also need to follow our rules because we have give them a chance as a staff. Yeah, as long they didn't do their side business during office hour, I think it should be fine and fair enough. So, Ridwan, do you have anything to add or any suggestion?
Yes, this is for the HR. So I don't know if you have received this complaint also, but the responsible individual that has been doing this side business of him is also using the is also taking time off during working hours to meet their customer,
Oh,
uh, like outside of the office. So I would like to have your opinion and also the CEO's opinion so that
Okay. I I was not aware with this kind of information because what I'm aware right now is because of this personal business. The behavior that you mentioned about meeting customers during working hours is cannot be tolerated because you are obliged to the company. You sign the contract for you to work during the working hours inside the workplace, but not but not going out of the workplace during the working hours. So this can be taken action by deducting their merit or their salaries, whichever comes first or whichever that seems appropriate for us and for them. So this can be an example of also for other employees to take a lesson to not do this such of things. And I think 100% that maybe this kind of action won't influence others to repeat this kind of mistakes. Ms. Norain, can explain anything?
I think I agree with Akmal opinions, our HR. Um, and also, I think each everyone, I mean, all of you guys, we need to be more. We need to keep what we said. We need
Be
to keep it.
disciplined.
What?
Be disciplined.
Yeah, and as because we are the manager and also the CEO of our own department, right?
Yes.
So we need to keep our eyes on them. You know, you guys need to be more alert on these issues. You guys need to know what is happening surrounding you guys, you know, so that we,
Mm-hmm.
because as Akmal said just now, he is not aware about this issue. So I really hope that all of us will be more aware about this issue because this is such a serious matter and it shouldn't happen, you know.
Yes, I understand.
Okay. I hope that this is not going to happen anymore because it will affect a lot of things in our companies. So, you know, short term or long term.
Yes.
And I agree with all the suggestion that we should the what we should take.
Mm-hmm.
We should proceed with we should set a new rules and we should let them know what is the action that will be going to take if they make such, you know, mistakes.
Okay.
I don't think there's any other issue to be brought up.
The only issue that I have received, complaints from our employees. I think we are good. Like we have decided what we should do.
And as for the HR, we would as soon as possible we'll send the email for our employees very very soon.
Okay. So, I think that's enough for today. We good, right? About this issue.
Yeah, we could. Yes.
So
I
thank
think
you.
that's all.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you also to Ridwan for let me know about this issue. Thank you for all the suggestion, and I hope this will not happen again in our companies. Thank you so
All
much for
right.
being here.
Okay.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you so much.